The Rangers sweep and then almost get swept. Welcome to the Roundup. Welcome in, Ranger fans. I'm RD. Let's talk some Rangers baseball. Starting on Monday, Rangers had the Rays come to town. They hung out for 3 games. Hey, Rangers handled their business the entire time. Talk Monday. Tampa Bay Rays, 2 runs on 5 hits, 0 errors. The Texas Rangers, 3 runs on 6 hits and 0 errors. Beautiful work there. Now, it was a comeback win. The Rays put up 2 runs, 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Didn't score again. Rangers put up 2 in the 6th and 1 in the bottom of the ninth to walk it off. If I'm not mistaken, now it's been a long time. And was it a walk-off wild pitch? I cannot remember. But I remember the ending being just absolutely bonkers. Rangers scratched, got that dub, which was phenomenal. They need it. You know, the Rays are a really good team, but they are slumping right now. But you got to get in there and get those dubs. Tuesday, Rays put up 3 runs on 6 hits and 0 errors. Rangers put up 5 runs on 8 hits and 0 errors. That one, you know, it started off real slow for the Rays. They didn't score until the 7th inning. They put up 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and then nothing in the 9th. Rangers put up 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th, and closed this game out perfectly. 5-3, hello win column. Wednesday, the Rays 1 run on 10 hits and 0 errors. Rangers 5 runs on 9 hits and 0 errors. A lot of men left on base on this one. Alan from my co-host from Strikeout Beer was at the stadium for this game. I was supposed to go. 1, it got too dang hot for me to drive anywhere. And then 2, my wife was sick, so I was like, I can't leave her at home to go to a Ranger game. I probably should have in retrospect, but hey, you know what? I stayed home and I'm still married, so let's go that route. Now, looking at this game, the Rays didn't score anything until the 9th. They finally got a run on in the top of the 9th inning. The Rangers got a run in the 3rd, a run in the 7th, and a 3-run Jimmy Jack. I'm pretty sure that was Jonah Heim's home run in the bottom of the 8th that went out like a missile. That thing left in such a freaking hurry. Rangers 5-1 over the Rays. That is a sweep. Pretty exciting stuff. So then we're like, oh, man, this is back-to-back sweeps. What's going to happen? You know, the Dodgers are coming to town. You know, the boys get a day off. You're super excited. Yeah, about that. Dodgers pummel the Rangers 11-5. They put up 11 runs on 13 hits and 0 errors. Rangers put up 5 runs on 4 hits and 0 errors. Now, the Rangers came out hot. 2 runs, first inning. If I'm not mistaken, one of the announcers made a comment like, do not hit a home run in the first inning on Sunday because when you hit when the Rangers hit a first inning home run, they end up getting clobbered. And I think that's what we have here. So 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, and then nothing after that. And the Dodgers put 3 up in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, and then after that, you got 2 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. They absolutely destroyed them. But that's not even the worst beating of the weekend, if you think about it. I don't know if y'all watched the game on Saturday, but it was out of hand early, and it was a consistent barrage of just craziness. So let's just say it. Dodgers, 16 runs on 18 hits and an error. Rangers, 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Rangers came out, first inning homer. 1 run in the first. Didn't score again until the 5th, which put up 2 more runs. But the Dodgers, second inning, 3 runs. Third inning, 2 runs. Fourth inning, 5 runs. 8th inning, 3 runs. 9th inning, 3 runs. When they were getting runs, they were getting them in I mean, just it was so infuriating to watch or listen to this game. Now, I was listening to it for the most part. I watched a little bit of the beginning, and I was like, you know what? I got stuff to do. Let me put it on the radio. And so I'm sitting there listening to it. I'm like, just shaking my head most of the time. It's like the pitching is just insane. So, anywho, let's move on to Sunday's game. Now, I was terrified at the beginning of this match. Dodgers put up 4 runs in the first. Muncy hits a grand slam. I'm like, I can't even deal with this right now. Rangers put 2 on the board in the bottom of the first, add 3 in the bottom of the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and neither team scored after that. The Dodgers didn't score after the first inning anyways. The dub goes to Perez. He's 8-3 with a 4.91 ERA. Sheehan is 3-1 with a 6.77 ERA. He got the L. So, yeah, absolutely bonkers, to be honest with you, how this weekend was just a roller coaster of emotions because you're watching the the game, even on like Friday night, you're watching the game, you're like, oh, yeah, this is going to be great. Rangers are out, they're fighting, they're scratching. And then the seventh inning comes around, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? Now, Saturday, it just never took off. It was over from the beginning. They get a little homer in the first. You're like, oh, man, this is going to be great. And then it just like Rocky, or you're watching Rocky 4, and Apollo's getting just murdered out there. Throw the damn towel. Throw it in. I was so ready for that game to be over. Could not wait. All right, so we escape a sweep, but here's the deal. The Rangers are heading south on Monday. They're going down to Houston to play the Astros for 3 games. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all 7:10 start time, Central Time. Now, the Astros themselves are 55-44 at the time of this recording. They're playing the Oakland Athletics right now. Athletics are up 1-0 at the top of the 5th. Their Astros are obviously second in the AL West. Now, with that being said, you can never gauge it'll be a good game, right? But you just like looking at it, the Astros somehow have the Rangers number, but then sometimes the Rangers show up and go to Pound Town. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I actually I'm going to watch these games because obviously this is a great rivalry, but I'm terrified and nervous at the same time. The Astros themselves, they were as far as 4.5 games back a couple days ago. They've clawed back. They're 2.5 now. Actually, let me double check that. They're 3.5 games because I think they lost last night to the Oakland Athletics. So here's their last couple games. Well, you know what? Let me just pull up the AL West standings. We'll go that route. So they're 6-4 in the last 10 games. They've been playing the Athletics. So yeah, they've been playing like the worst team in baseball, right? They beat them the first 2 games. Athletics got the win on Saturday, and now Sunday. Actually, now they're tied top of the 5th, 1-1, just like that. Boom. They didn't sweep the Rockies. They've won 2 out of 3 with them. And then with the Angels, they pretty much beat the Angels the 2 out of 3 games. So still, they're looking good. I think this makes me more nervous, obviously, than the Padres. So they got the Padres coming up. You're going to be on the road for all next week. It is what it is. Now, the Padres are not as good as the Astros. They're the 4th in the NL West right now. So not really concerned a lot about with them. Hell, they're 48-52 right now, a .480 win percentage, 10 games back against the Dodgers. Dodgers are a far superior team in that division. You're talking 25-23 at home, 23-29 away. Last 10 games are 5-5. Rangers need to get at least a win out of the Astros. They need to. While they're down there in Houston, get at least 1 win, and then they need to take out 2 out of 3 from the San Diego. They have to. I don't think there's any way you can feel good about this. But, after the All-Star break, you're talking back-to-back sweeps. But then again, they almost got swept, So here we go with some news on the Texas Rangers injuries. You got Adolis Garcia right now. His hand, he's out for the lineup for Sunday's game. He missed Sunday. He's day-to-day right now officially. And then Corey Seager, he's going on the 10-day IL. So he actually sprained his right thumb Saturday. So he's actually going to be done for like 10 days. They're going to, give him some rest. They had some x-rays. They came back negative, so it's just a sprain. It's his right thumb. He's just going to have to take some time, make sure that thing heals up properly. You don't want to risk any further damage or anything like that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Take a look at the AL West. The Texas Rangers first place, 59-41 with a .590 win percentage, 34-20 at home, 25-21 away, 7-10 or 7-3, 7-3 of their last 10. Pardon me, it's been a hell of a weekend. Now, the home, obviously, they're really good at home, which the Dodgers just came in and cleaned their clock. Away is a little bit different, 25-21. You're a couple games above 500 in that category. You're going on the road to play a divisional rival, a team that's 3.5 games back on you. It's you got to start protecting yourself. I know, like I said, I want 1 win on the road against the Astros. If they get 2, I'll be super stoked. But with the Padres, they need to win 2 or 3 games. To be honest, they are a superior team. They should win 2 out of 3, if not all 3. Need them to win as well. So that's going to do it. I'm going to get out of here because the pool is calling my name. It's a beautiful Sunday here in North Texas. And we had a cold front, as I'm like finger quotes, cold front come through, and it's only been 95, 97 degrees the last couple of days. It's going to be hundreds next week. Hey, let's go Rangers. Thanks for listening to Roundup.